Welcome back to Good Guardian Canine. This is Good Guardian Canine Working Dogs. This channel is really about the working dog, family and livestock guardian dogs, personal protection dogs, dogs that stay, for the most part, true to their original intent and purpose, dogs that have a strong instinct to protect home, family, their home turf, and their loved ones, those types of dogs. This is part 4 of the Hines American Bulldog Yard video. Hopefully you're enjoying that so far. You're learning some things about the dogs of the past so far. Remember to share my content, also to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. That would really help me in growing the channel and posting more content like this. I have a lot of content similar about dogs of the past that make up most of the pedigrees of today. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, this is the channel for you. So thanks for checking everything out again, and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.
We almost don't give this dog any bites. He just don't need it. He don't need any training, and it's trouble to me, being old and feeble, to go in there and get that sleeve away from him. He don't always want to give it up. Now, he'll give it to me. He won't try to hurt me, but it's still strenuous to me to take a sleeve away from a dog who don't want to give it to me. Usually he'll leave it and go after Bill. But we thought we'd give you one more bite on him. Notice this time Bill is whipping this dog with a piece of black poly pipe. Remember, that man weighs 250 pounds, and what might look like a light blow ain't so light. This dog's fighting him hard now. This is another dog who don't give a damn about that stick or getting hit or whatever. He ain't gonna turn Bill loose. Hug him to hold him if he has to.
Good, secure dog. He got his kill. Took a whooping to get it.
Tell them how much effort. But old Bill wore out.
Oh man, workout. See, he's up. Oh, he's up for some more. Come here. Come here. I want to get a beat on you. Give me that. I want to beat on you. Give me that.
Boy, and a red bitch named Rosie that I had, and for once I do believe we've got a Bama boy son that might fight. This dog, however, didn't do a thing till he was a year old. He is 18 months old now. He's in his low to mid 70s. I don't think this dog's ever going to mature out over about 80 pounds. He may be predator size when he's grown, but he one day woke up and he decided that he would bite somebody, and he's been trying to do it ever since. We're going to watch Big Bill give him a go. This is probably the 4th or 5th bite that the dog's ever had, but really he don't do all that bad. Go ahead, Bill. I only get to let you watch one good bite because I have to put this thing down and go get that sleeve. Nobody else going in and get him. Dog seems quite bold. He's willing to take a lot of kicking around when he gets hold too. This is his home territory. Get him, Buck.
Ready?
Yeah. He'll take some kicking and some knocking, ear twisting and all the rest of it. You got to remember, you are looking at a dead green dog. 4 or 5 bites he's had in his life. I believe you could bring him on in to be something. Holding hard and shaking and twisting his ear right now. Now he's really mad. Rebiting, see him rebite? Good rebite. All right.
Good rebites.
Yes, we saw. That's Buck. I'll put this down and go get the sleeve before he eats it up now.
All right, we're back to February the 8th. We're going to give you a second bite on Buck. Hey, that was Friday, and we weren't really working all these dogs. We were out there just fooling around, and we gave 3 or 4 of them a bite, and that's all I can give you. I can't give it to you on all of them, and I don't think I need to. But this being a green dog, I want to show you what he's doing after 2 more bites. Watch him stand that black piece of pipe. He don't like getting hit with it, but he's holding still for it. The dog is progressing rapidly. This is the first time that pipe's been used on him. Notice how much harder that dog's fighting him now, how much more intensely. There's really nothing been done with that dog since then. This dog is for sale. He is still a dead, raw green dog. He's never fought anything but Bill in that particular suit. He needs further training, but this dog does have some potential for somebody that's got a place for him. This is a good sign. I like this. I want to turn loose. He wants to rebite and get a deeper hold. And he's continually rebiting here. This dog is, there he is again. Coming along rapidly for a dead green dog. Remember, the dog's never had a dozen bites in his life. Never even had, what, 8? But I don't need to keep this dog either. He is for sale because he's a belly brother to Sally, and I don't particularly want to keep a sister-brother combination on the place. So this dog is for sale at a reasonable price to somebody that can make good use of him and leave him in a decent home.
I'm redoing the back end of this video. It's now August the 24th today. Showing you a dog here that I cannot explain to you why I've got this dog. I had a chance to buy him real cheap, and I bought him more or less to get him out of the fix he was in. He was 2/3 starved to death, and this is a dog that came out of Ohio. He's used for fighting. His name is Lucifer. Among the fighting dog fraternity, this dog's name is known far and wide. By the story, they turned this dog off the chain 14 times and never found anything to stop him, including some pretty good pit bulls.
The curious part is that the dog is so good-humored otherwise. He's a good-humored dog with people. He has no harm in him for people. He don't want to hurt females. He don't want to hurt puppies. He let 5, 6 months old puppies crawl all over him. Norman, go down there to him, will you, son? He's just a good-humored fella. Turn him around, Norm. Turn him away from me. That's a boy. A powerfully built dog. Very thick and strong through the head and neck, front shoulders. Just a good-humored dog. This is a painter-bred dog. Terminator, son. And I just thought I'd show him to you as a matter of interest. I don't know what in the world I'm going to do with him. I don't need him. He's got a heart like a basketball in him, but he's not the type of dog that I breed for. The battler, so to speak. Might interest you to know something. A couple of months ago, this dog, although he don't usually start fights, he's got loose before and walked around to the dog pen and walked past Country Boy and didn't start anything. But that night, it was a very hot night, and I heard dogs barking and barking, and they bark every time a coon passes the gate, so I didn't do anything about it. About 45 minutes I got up to go and see, and this dog and that buckskin pup that you were looking at, the last dog we looked at, had got into it. They were both so hot that their tongue had their mouth swell full and they couldn't even hold a bite. Buck had some pretty good puncture wounds in his shoulder and on his upper leg. Lucifer was trying to blow his shoulder, but he hadn't got it done. And Lucifer's face looked like chopped hamburger where Buck had been trying to bite him off of that. Neither one of them could hold a hold. They were too hot and the tongue had the mouth too full. I started to drag Lucifer away and Buck hopped him again, and I had to prise him off of him another time. But I ain't through with him yet. I was absolutely amazed that that buckskin puppy had the nerve to stand in there and pitch with a dog of this caliber for 45 minutes. I couldn't believe it. This dog, yes, but that puppy really surprised me. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you Lucifer as a matter of interest. He weighs in his low 80s now. Finally got him fattened up. I thought he deserved to be fat once in his life. And I don't know what I'll do with him. I got him. This pup is a year, or just a little better. And he's the son of old Basil and a bitch called Dixie Belle, who was Chango's belly sister. Dixie Belle went to Hong Kong, but she was a little sister to Chango, out of old Crazy Belle. So, and this pup was by Basil, so he is part painter and part Scotch, so to say. He was sort of the run of the litter when he was little, though he didn't remain that way, and he got left to one side, and we just sort of kept him around and got fond of him. And he was, something happened to him the other day. He was in a pen between the shop and the road up there, and he got out and got in the road. And my next door neighbor, with whom I don't get along all that well anyhow, turned a big boxer, bigger than this dog, loose on him, 3-year-old boxer, to beat up my puppy. Well, it didn't work out this way. The puppy thrashed the living daylights out of the boxer, and the guy called me and says, "Oh, come get your dog. He's killing my dog in the road, blah, blah." So I went and I got my dog. Go down there to him, Norman, let him come to you. The puppy. Now, the puppy had never done anything, never barked at anybody, never been told to do anything to anybody. And the day after that, he was going around with his tail up in the air, and he was so proud of himself and so full of himself, and he had decided that he was a man. Every time now that I ride by here with somebody in the back of the pickup, he goes out and hits the end of the chain and threatens them with bloody murder. And I've had people get out and try to harass him and make him back up, and he won't back up. This dog is now ready to take somebody on. This dog could be start right now for protection dog training. He's a good-humored dog, as you can see, with his own people. He just hasn't filled out yet. Yearling, mid-70s now. But the dog's for sale, and in the right place would make a very fine protection dog for somebody. Oh, Miss Stacy, you are my girl. Oh, Miss Stacy. Going out there by her, Norm. Now, this is Snowbird's daughter, Sassy. I neglected to show her to you when I was showing the females. She's, when I told you that Snowbird had been bred once to that dog that helped her catch the first hog, and the one that caught the bad hog that had the gun and so forth, that dog is dead, incidentally. He caught one hog too many, but he was the father of Sassy with Snowbird. And Sassy was a catch dog herself. She was a working hog dog as well. And I bought her and bred her. She had an excellent litter of puppies. Let me think.
April the 18th, she had a fine litter of puppies with Country Boy. Just really first-rate puppies. I'd have to say it was almost as good as Snowbird's puppies, if not as good. And they were sold out and went far and wide, and people are very happy with them. Bitch weighs in her high 60s. She's thick. Small, but she's thick, and was really quite a good catch dog. Highly intelligent dog, and very outgoing, as you can see, to her people. I can speak to her and she'll bark and try to talk and answer me. Snowbird's daughter, Sassy. She'll soon be rebred to Country Boy when she comes back in. She's past due to have come in already. Here's Miss Janie Reb again. This is a new pickup. She doesn't know it, and she wants to bite it and attack it. She had her litter of puppies. I'm going to show you one of them, or a couple of them, presently in the puppies. This is the same Janie Reb who was fighting Big Bill up with the fence. It's me, Janie. She don't care. She don't know this pickup. There's another female I want to show you called Dinky Doo. She is another decently bred Scott bred bitch, and she was a working hog dog over here at the pens today because she was bred to Country Boy this morning. Here's His Highness in the next pen. He was bred to her this morning. She produced a litter with Country Boy that were excellent puppies that were born the 31st of March. Still a couple of them here. Really excellent puppies that they threw. How about Dinky?